type game, we are going to isolate Paul in our state-of-the-art soundproof chamber outside of the theater, also known as the lobby, with him sticking his fingers in his ear going, la 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 la. So, if you've seen the Jerry Springer Show package, it's similar to that. We're going to start out by giving each of our contestants something awful that you would not put on your Tinder profile. And from there, we'll bring Paul back in, who will try to guess what each contestant's baggage is and whether or not he can live with it. So for our first contestant, can we please have something that's just annoying in general, a bad habit, something like that?
Going slow in the fast lane. Chewing with your mouth open.
Sticking out?
Chewing with your mouth open. Chewing with your mouth open.
For our second contestant, can we please have a minor crime, something in the misdemeanor area?
Stealing from the tip jar.
Unlicensed
I
dog.
heard stealing from the tip jar.
And for our final contestant, can we please get something so evil that only a supervillain would do it? Something you can only dream of in your wildest dreams.
Deleting cats out of the world. Learn how to look at it.
Knitting kitten sweaters.
I feel like I could work with knitting kitten sweaters.
Okay, as a quick review, let's start with contestant number 3 and work our way back. So, Kristen, you are
Knitting kitten sweaters.
so evil. So weird.
Stealing from the tip jar.
Chewing with my mouth open.
And I'm Wally Washington, your host, and this is Baggage. Let's bring in our potential dater.
My name's Robert, and I'm 63 years old. And basically, I've been alone my whole life, and I'm tired of it. So I'm ready to retire. I need somebody else to pay my bills, washing dishes, things like that. So I thought I'd try out your show, see if I can find me a date, wife, whatever. So
Thank you, Robert.
Contestant number 1, can you please introduce yourself?
My name's Judy.
hi, Judy. How are you doing?
I'm good, Robert. I like you. You see, my purse is full of cash.
I got you. Okay.
Contestant number 2, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Drew. If you got any jars that need to be opened, I'm your guy.
I am old and opening jars. I need a lot of help with that. So.
Thank you. Contestant number 3, will you please introduce yourself?
I am Romilda. I will darn your socks.
Watch out for that one.
Yeah. That one scared me.
So for our first round, Robert will have 30 seconds to ask any of the contestants any questions that he so desires. Robert, your time starts now.
All right, I'm gonna start with contestant number 2 because you're kind of cute. But so last weekend I went and I played football for the very first time and I absolutely loved it. So what kind of movies do you like?
I love crime dramas. It's always the big stuff that I can never do. Like they always rob the big stuff, like banks. But I only have mere jars. I only get jars.
Yeah, but they have cookies in jars, so it might be kind of good. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. So, contestant number 1.
Yes, Robert.
I like how you remember my name because I kind of forget it, all the time. And if you could see yourself in 5 years, where would you be?
In bed with you.
I would like to remind our contestants this is a daytime program.
We should switch this to prime time, but okay.
You'll have to excuse me, my jaws, I can't, sometimes my mouth just hangs open.
Just out of nowhere. You just pop up.
each of the three contestants a question of a somewhat personal nature.
I'm going to start with contestant number 3 down here. Obviously, you're making sweaters for cats, and you know,
'Tis my evil plan.
I can tell that you've got an evil plan with the cats. So what about dogs? Do you like dogs?
Only the kitties.
Only the kitties. So, I mean, are you like stealing the world's kitties, or?
My goal is to keep all the little kittens in their little sharp claws nice and warm for the very harsh winter in Romilda.
Okay then. So, it sounds like you need a code or something, maybe. I don't know. So contestant number 1, along with your mouth just opening up at random, what other things do you like to do?
I like to eat, as you can see.
You know, personally, I like a woman with manners. And if you're going to eat with your mouth open, I'm not real sure that we can go out.
Are you sure, Robert?
I'm sure. I think
Okay.
if that's what you're going to do, you're going to eat with your mouth open. I'm going to have to let you go.
Okay.
You are cute, though, but don't come back. So, contestant number 2, apparently you're wearing a new suit here that, kind of looks like a cat. It's kind of amazing, but,
A winter pullover suit?
a winter pullover made of cats.
No. Stylish. With patterns.
That's a little small, don't you think?
No, I'm trying for bigger cat.
It only covers the important stuff.
Okay, then. Sounds like a bikini. So, number 2, if we were to go on a date, where would we go?
Definitely someplace that has not a lot of tip jars. Somewhere that doesn't have waiters or waitresses. We can eat at home. I love going home.
Sounds like you're stealing tip jars now at the bar.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I used to know a bartender, so I really don't think you and I can go out either. So I'm sorry. It just breaks my heart because you were the cute one, but.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that number 3 heard that.
You get no sweater.
Hey, I gotta bounce.
I see it. I'll call you. So number 3, obviously I have made you upset, and for that I apologize, but
You get no sweater for kitties. We have whole family of kitties.
why are you making sweaters for kitties?
It is my evil plan.
Thank you. I'm rolling while you watch. Good night.
All right, for our next game, we're going to make it up right here in front of you all, and what we need to make up a game, each of us is going to come up with a game, is I need some initials. I need 2 initials from somebody, anybody.
MB.
NV?
MB.
What's that?
MB.
NB. I heard NB. NB. Anybody?
Moaning badly.
Play that game.
Each one of us takes turns moaning, and the worst moaner has to step up, and then we keep doing it.
I like that. Let's start with the Yeah, that's all right. We'll just call it moaning badly.
Moaning badly.
Anybody else?
I'll go with miracle body.
So we're just going to go with him. Okay. Miracle Body. How does that work?
So we are all bodybuilders, and whoever has the best pose wins.
Audience votes?
Audience votes. Okay.
That'll work. That'll work.
Did
All
she
right.
just change the V to a B as well? Let's get suggestions. Just change them to what we want.
I don't know if we want to more of that. What do you got?
Well, since we're just coming up with things that I'm gonna go with FL because that seems like the right one. their cell phones and we do scenes on the Facebook.
Yes.
And the one that gets the most likes by the end of this show wins.
Woo!
So it'll keep you in suspense until.
Okay.
Free marketing.
What about you? Tell me what are your initials and what game do you got?
I think I'm gonna stick with MB. My game is called Mice Bad. We're all mice, and we're all bad little mice, and if none of us even tries to be good, we're gone.
Trained professional.
Yeah. So I swear I heard the initials NV to start with. So I'm gonna go with Never Victor. And basically the way Never Victor's play is we'll get two of us at a time and we'll just start talking to each other until one decides the other one's the victor. I don't know. So what we need from you is we need some votes now. So to pick which game we're gonna play. Let's start with Gilbert down there. Gilbert, your game was
Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. Nobody wants to give up their phone. All right.
Thank you, Kitten.
Mice Bad.
I like that one. I like that one.
Moaning badly.
What was yours again?
Miracle Body?
Miracle Body. Cross right there. No Victor? Yeah, that's what I thought. So we need like a
Mortal Kombat! Mortal Kombat! Mortal Kombat!
out here. This is
No, I was just changing my game and my initials to Mortal Kombat.
okay. Okay. One more time for Moaning Badly.
Miracle Body.
Miracle Body. I think Miracle Body has it.
All right, so I will be helping judge for this.
Oh no, you guys are
Gilbert, give me your best muscle man pose. Ta-da.
Alright, how are you?
You can't take that one home. You have to leave that one here. You have to put it back.
Zoe, please do not harass the audience.
I can't pick anyone up if I try. Alright, muscle man pose.
Muscle man.
Oh, you want the bathroom? It's that.
And Marcus? Double pose, I see. Double pose.
Are you sure you don't want to go
After
next?
you, good sir.
I don't know,
You
man.
want to lift me?
Okay. It'd be like you lifted me. It's just not gonna work. So.
We all know they can't handle this. I mean, I feel like Gilbert was the most creative.
I was also the most violated.
So I guess he wins.
Applause for violation!
Okay, so for our last game, and this is actually my favorite game, so I'm going to enjoy this greatly. We're going to play a game called Movie Critic. So what I need from you all is a made-up movie that's never before seen that has to do with comedy. So any title of a comedy movie that you'd love to see us turn into a movie.
The Ides of Mark.
The Ides of Mark.
Someone's had that in their back pocket for a while.
I'm done, man. Sounds like a good one.
All right. Critic on the Eyes of Mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you could join us here tonight. This is our show. We've been together for at least what?
75 years?
75 years. It's a long time, and I still like her, but only kind of. So
Okay, Sheila.
Rachel, calm down. So what we do is we like to watch movies together, and then we like to tell you about the movies. And glad that you could join us here tonight for our show. Our show is sponsored by Budweiser, as you know. You brought the beer, right? I didn't think so. Okay, so the most recent movie we watched was The Ides of Mark. Now, myself, The Ides of Mark. I mean, it just didn't do it for me.
I disagree. I think this is the best film I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's what you always say.
Years.
Yeah, all 75. You always disagree with me.
You're right, because this is gold, comedy gold.
Yeah.
I think we need to really start maybe with
Maybe we should see part of the movie to
Maybe.
know if it's any good. Because I
Let's
think
get
it sucks.
like 75% into the movie.
Okay.
Maybe.
Just jump all the way to 75%.
Yes, and then it's when there's multiple characters named Mark.
Okay, let's do that. Already jumped to 75%.
Okay, everybody, welcome to Mark's Anonymous.
Glad to be here.
This is where we discuss the problems we had in our childhood being named Mark. I'll go first. Hi, my name is Mark, and all my elementary friends called me Bark.
Hi, Mark. Mark.
My name's Marcus. When I was a kid, everybody used to call me Mucus.
Wait, what'd you say your name was?
Mark, but it's Marcus.
That's not Mark. Marcus.
Mark?
Pause.
Marcus.
The conflict in the scene
Maybe
is
that's
just,
my problem.
plus it never pauses when you
There's Budweiser in the remote.
So, you know what I thought was really empowering about this scene?
What was that?
That they all did it with, after they sucked those helium balloons.
I know it. Those high voices.
Just beautiful.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
It was incredible. I think we should maybe, let's go back to the beginning. They have to rewind back.
All
go
the way back to the beginning of the movie?
That's the only way to do it.
Well, let me rewind all the way to the beginning of the movie. Backwards.
Rewind. Pause. And play.
This town ain't big enough for all us Marks.
Mark, where are the Ides?
I know you hit them, Mark. The eyes.
The Ides are gone, Mark.
The Ides are mine.
I told you this movie was horrible. You wouldn't listen.
After you rewind it back, it's a different
It's
experience.
just a totally different movie than what we started with.
I just thought there was way more action. I thought they were moving around more.
Wasn't there like a death scene in this?
They were physically using Ides to kill the other Mark. Yeah, and you know what? I think that I heard one of them speaking German.
Let's jump to that part.
Okay, play.
except sock buttons. I like it. There you go.
Tiger Schlargen.
Hi, Mark.
Marcus, for the crime of impersonating a mock, you are hereby sentenced to death.
Get the eyes, Mark. Get the eyes.
Guggenheim. Guggenheim. Oh.
Clearly, that's better than
I knew I heard comedy gold somewhere.
it wasn't that movie we watched. It was this one.
So, you know, I really found it interesting that they decided to use Ides as a weapon.
I know.
I'd like to hear the director commentary.
I want to know what the director was thinking when he decided to use eyes as a weapon.
All right, let's watch the special edition, special features, and
Go.
play.
Sure, after many years of directing deodorant commercials, I thought it was my chance to make it in feature presentations. So, first question you have to ask yourself after you read the screenplay is, what is an Eid? So we decided to go with our sponsorship and plug in the Budweiser can and just write Eids on it in Sharpie. That way, when one character threw it at the other, they would first go,
Pause. So, I know they did a lot of, like, special training for this. When they were throwing the Ides,
Throwing the Ides can?
impaling the Ides. You know, there was, like, stage combat.
The training montage.
Right, I think we need
Absolutely.
to see that. Agree?
Let's watch the training montage.
Training montage, and go.
Oh, this is the biggest I'd ever seen. It's gonna be tough to take you out with it.
So, do I just throw the can right at his head, into his
Yes.
eye, whatever?
Just let me
beat him right there.
jab with this huge eye first. Oh,
Pause.
that's too big. I think we should use the
Let's pause.
Budweiser eye.
We gotta get a new, put batteries in the remote.
All right, so I think that I imagine this bigger. Like there was more like motion, almost like a dancing sequence
A dancing montage training sequence.
with ballroom dancing.
Ballroom. Absolutely.
And let's see that.
Go.
I shall
One,
kill
two,
you.
three, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. I want to see more passion in your eyes. I want to see the hate and not the coordination.
Let's rewind that and play it 3 times speed.
Reverse.
Reverse.
Pause.
A reverse works at 3 times speed.
I know. Let's go. Three times.
Faster.
Pause. Damn remote. I'm telling you, fast is cool, but what's really cool is super slow motion.
All right. I'm down.
Yeah, so rewind
In real time.
in real time, because we ain't got all day. All right, pause, and then let's go forward in super slow motion.
Pause.
Pause.
Okay, so we're wrapping up to the end of our show. I think it's really important, though. You know, we have to get our Budweiser spokesperson in.
We do, and then the guy from Juilliard that made commercials and directed this film,
He's the
he's
best.
the best. He needs to give us that go buy some Budweiser spiel.
All right, I need that 10-second sponsorship spiel. And go.
Imagine it. You've come home from a party. You've fallen asleep in your car. Your head's on the steering wheel.
All right, that's enough of that.
And that's our show. Thank you.